Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Jay Sims, and welcome to Planet Coaster 2. This is the obvious sequel to Planet Coaster. It is developed by Frontier, the makers of Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution 2, to name a few. It's going to be something a little bit different. Normally, what I do when I start a new game is I just jump right in and learn as I go. Sometimes it works out pretty good. Sometimes it doesn't. So I decided before I start building anything on my own in Planet Coaster 2, I am going to do the career scenarios, which are right here. Basically, these are like, if they're similar to the ones in Planet Zoo, they're kind of tutorials where they teach you the basics of the game and go through a series of scenarios that get increasingly difficult. They may or may not come with rewards like the ones in Planet Zoo where you get a statue for each one you complete, but we're going to go through them. This is probably going to be an ongoing series. I'm going to go through all of them and I'm going to put them up. I may start building my own theme park at some point before I finish all of these, but I will continue the series through the completion of all of these, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride. So let's get into Planet Coaster 2. Okay, it's the prologue. First drop. Keys to the coasters, the first one that we're going to be playing here. What's this difficulty setting this thing here? Medium? Okay. Oh, why not? It's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through coaster host's induction first. Please keep your arms and legs inside the coaster of an onboarding at all times and strap in for some lessons in park management. Okay. So we have one option. I think that's probably that one. Keys to the coaster and the swim of things. World of Theme Parks has changed a bit in recent years. In a word, they've gotten a lot more wet, but you're not getting thrown into the deep end without a life preserver. Coaster Coast boasts an expert on water park engineering, eager to help you dip your toes in. All right, let's do the coaster one first here. I'm pretty excited to get into this game. Hopefully by learning it first. Like I didn't do with Planet Zoo. I just kind of jumped in and made a zoo on my first channel. It was kind of a mess.
Why, hello there! I'm glad you could make it. I'm Oswald B. Thompson, the CEO of Coaster Coast.
Oh, Oswald, I didn't realize we had a guest. I'm terribly sorry. It didn't come up on my schedule.
Not to worry, Eugene. This is the person I was telling you about. You're looking at the successor of Coaster Coast. Well, providing everything goes smoothly, of course. I can't just hand them the keys to the kingdom now, can I, eh?
Goodness, I do apologize. I've just checked my roster, and there you are, right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not quite sure how I managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted for now.
Marvelous! Well, with that sorted, I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer, and I showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
Okay, fantastic. I already read all that. Keys to the coaster, continue.
Before we get started, we have a checklist of objectives from HR that we need to go through. I know, but it's been company policy ever since one of our interns didn't know how to move around. We left them to it, only to find them in the same spot 3 days later. Oh, that won't be you though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now.
Okay. Hold the move. There we go. Hold to rotate. So this looks like it's basically about the same thing as Planet Zoo. Scroll. Find something to
I've
scroll
got
into,
something that I
or
think
not.
you'll enjoy. It's time to build your first ride.
Ooh,
I'll hand
already.
you over to Eugene. He won Ride Engineer of the Year in 2016, so you're in good hands.
I took the liberty of getting a ride ready for you to build. All you need to do is find a place to put it.
Place teacup rides. Select. Okay. Oh, here we go. Flat rides. Create custom. From what I've seen, the level of customization on this is Planet Zoo level plus. Like the whole resizing things. I'm building a oh, nice. I'm building a zoo right now, and I've been working on the entrance forever.
Splendid! Our guests will need a way to access the ride, so let's add an entrance gate.
Right. Right there would probably be the best option.
And with every entrance, we need, that's right, an exit gate.
Looks good there.
You will need to connect a queue path to the ride entrance. Without one, guests will not be able to access the ride.
Okay, queue path. This is interesting.
We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park path to the exit gate.
Alright. Paths. Classic path. Line builder. Draw tool. Stamp builder. Rounding tool. Customization brush. And edit tool. Curve. I'm gonna go with a straight path. Do classic path. Ooh, that's long. Make it shorter. There we go. Okay.
And that's it. That's all the steps for building a ride. If you do need a handy little way to remember those steps, I used to remember it as BEEP. Building, entrance, exit, path. Oh, and don't
Okay,
forget
geek.
to open the ride. Actually, that would make it Beep-po, wouldn't it? Oh, doesn't have the same ring to it.
Really doesn't. Right,
It's
ride's
also
open.
worth noting that our guests will have to pay for tickets to enjoy the rides in our parks. We control how much we charge, though. So let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain for now.
Okay. Price, custom, bargain. What a bargain.
We can always increase the price later. As I like to say, when you achieve popularity, charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh? For now, a very well done and a shiny medal earned. That's your first ride built, and I'm sure it'll be the first of many.
Fantastic. Oh, I got a bronze objective complete. Nice. All right.
The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating.
We are. Yeah, I'm looking at this right here, but it won't let me do anything. I don't like the color. I'd like to change the color of that. Wonder if you can click on these people and have them. Ronaldo Whitmore, queuing for teacups. Wonder if he. I know you can ride these rides. I know you can ride these rides. How do you ride the rides? It's not going to tell me, because that's not what the game wants me to do right now. So far, Ronaldo's the only one on my teacups. Which, if you haven't ridden the teacups, are extremely boring. Even for little kids. Okay, park rating.
Multiple different factors contribute to this rating. So, you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview. The better the rating, the more guests will visit.
I have a 1 star. That's not good.
While driving the guest count up is good, we need to make sure the guests also remain happy while they're visiting. As you can see, we've just received a report that not all of the guests are enjoying themselves. It seems some are rather thirsty. To avoid this in the future, it's handy to keep checking on the guest needs tab. If things start dropping too low, you should step in and solve the issue before guests decide to leave.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our guests with a new drink shop.
Sounds good. Facilities, coasters, the hell with the drink shop. Let's build a coaster. Chain lift, alternate lift, wooden wing, water, special, blended. I'm getting distracted here. Drinks, let's see, who do we want? Drink shops. There's the Planet Coaster Latte Lover, a Gulpy, Pip Shot Juice, or So Delightful. Let's go with Juice. There a snap here? Snap distance 2 meters. Oh, you can decrease it or shut it off, I guess. How do you move it? Just oh. There we go. Still coming right up on the edge of the path here. So, we'll just do that. Place, Z, hold, rotate object. And you're open.
Brilliant! Now, the guests will need somewhere to relieve themselves after all that intake.
Just do it on the
Why
ground.
not build a toilet nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
No, it's not, but this is interesting watching these people buy their drinks. What'd they buy? Say what? Alright, anyway. Toilet. Probably putting way too much thought into this. I really want my... Well, go with it. There you go. There's a toilet. All one building.
Speaking of walking, guests will get tired pretty quickly and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit. We should make sure there are plenty of benches available. Think of them as Plankonian recharging stations. They're even wireless.
Alright, benches. Aquatic bench. Mythological bench. Planet Coaster bench 1, 2. Resort bench. Viking resort. Let's go with the resort bench 1. How many resorts do I have to, or benches here? 3. We gotta place 3 of them. It's an ugly bench. There's 1. There's 2. There we go. There's 3.
Amazing work! The guests will be a lot happier now. However, it does come at a price. More food and drink in the park also means more waste.
Exactly. So it's important we have enough bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
This is an absolute basic tutorial. Bin 1, bin 2. We'll go with bin 2. And you can change the color too. Hey, nice. Let's go with blue bins. Like that. Confirm. I don't like the wood though. Let's hang on. Annual. There we go. Yeah, I'm putting way too much thought into this. There we go. How many bins do I have to build? 3 bins. Bin. Bin. Bin.
Fantastic! That'll keep the park looking cleaner. We shouldn't stop there, though. Let's make the park look even better by adding some scenery around the ride you built. That way, guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
Scenery tutorial. What am I doing here? Blueprints. Scenery. Place 3 scenery blueprints. Is there a resort? Apparently not. Park scenery. Animated scenery. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do what they tell me to do here. Holy Christ, that's huge. How do you resize? Okay. That is absolutely enormous. Okay. Well, let's see what this is. Here we go. You can just put it all in one spot. And then we'll go with... I don't want the same thing. Oh, it's a fountain. Nice. Here, we'll put that over there. Right here.
I think that's everything checked off the scenery list. Well done!
Well, thank you. Silver objective complete. Fantastic.
Wow, the park is looking great. I can see why Oswald picked you. You're a natural.
Thanks.
Now, if we're to keep adding
Eugene.
more rides or facilities, they need to be connected to the power grid. Select an existing generator to view its info panel and see how much electricity it's producing.
I guess that's this thing.
As you can see, the generator is powering a network that covers the area filled with rides and facilities. Let's expand that network to cover an open area of the park. To do that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid.
Distributor. Okay. I've got 1,000 guests in my park already. I'm assuming you have to connect it like this. Can you connect it just anywhere? I think. There we go. All right.
Nicely done. It's all running very smoothly indeed. But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a condition penalty, which will decrease the power output. Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired. Well, that won't do. Let's hire a few straight away. It may seem excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
Yeah, you kind of want your rides to be well maintained. Which one's the mechanic here? How many? 2? 1? Just drop them out. I wonder if you can drop them in the water. Oh man, I really want to ride the rides. 1, 2.
Uh-oh, I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride break down. Good job we have those mechanics to go and nurse it back to health. An available mechanic will automatically be assigned to fix a broken ride. However, if one is not available, you will have to select the Call Mechanic button to reassign somebody to the job. Be careful though, as reassigning a staff member might mean you no longer have coverage elsewhere.
Hiring staff is just the beginning, though. You also need to pay attention to staff morale. If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs.
And we'll just hire more people.
Breaks are absolutely essential when it comes to keeping staff morale up. And just like guests, our staff need a place to re-energize. To make all of their tired little dreams come true, you should place a
That wasn't
staff building.
condescending as hell.
Admittedly, they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
I know. Staff facilities. Whoop. Hang on. What was I about to build? Staff facilities small? I want to build a big one. Won't let me. Alright.
Great! Now the park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet.
Nice
We just need
shack.
to ensure our inquisitive guests don't go waltzing on in there for the free coffee, claiming to be lost.
Staff path.
The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building. Guests won't dare step foot on those tiles.
Oh my. What's happening here?
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop. Here, mechanics will generate
Are you gonna let me
research
connect my
points
path?
that are used to unlock new items for your park.
Still working on my path here. Cannot build there. Cannot build there. Why? How are they supposed to get there? Oh, whatever. Oops. Mechanic workshop. We'll just put them all together. You know. There we go. Staff path. No path. Back to path. Okay. Like I said. Won't it let me? There we go. There we go. Ugly as hell, but what if we could fix that? Build and open a workshop. Okay, open.
Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll revisit this soon.
Oh, what an exquisite sight. I think I need a moment.
Oh, get some every time.
Hey, there we go. My most popular attraction was the Forge. No idea what that is.
Ah, just in time. Our mechanic has earned enough research points to unlock something exciting. Let's take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear to Eugene's eye.
Can I do something about this? Big wheel has broken down. Gorgon has an expired service ban. You ride. My guy fixing it? Oh. How do you fix it? They tell me how to do it and then won't let me do it. Editing big wheel? This guy. How do you fix it? He's standing there in smoke. His little boots on fire. No worries. All right, well, I'm back after a slight crash. Research for 7,200. I've got 19,000, so might as well. Chain lift coasters.
Oh my! Oswald, is that the one I was designing?
The very same, lad. I was just about to make a start on it. But I tell you what, why don't you walk our new friend through it?
It would be my pleasure. Now, this is just a little something I made earlier. First things first.
Yeah, that
you'll
was
need
a
to select the
smug
blueprint.
chuckle for sure. Let's see. Select a coaster blueprint. That all I got. Create custom items. Yeah, it's really not going to let me do anything other than what it wants me to. Select a blueprint.
Good. And place the coaster down wherever there is enough space.
Wow.
Perfect. One important note here is that, unlike flat rides, coasters need to pass a safety test before they can be opened. Now's as good a time as any. Would you like a countdown? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
All right.
4. While we wait for the test to finish, let's take the opportunity to add some scenery around the coaster.
I want to ride the coaster. Place 3 scenery blueprints. All right. Let's see, what haven't we used yet? Most of them. That. Do I really have to do all this? Alright, I see where I'm going with this one. Well, X, does that? Nope. Drink it. Go up to 500%. Uh-oh. Boop. Down to 10%. Okay. Like the bigger one. Scale. Or 9%. That's. Is it so short? Okay. Active 1. And then we'll put this right here. Yeah, there we go. Which is basically 3 of the same thing that I just put down.
Oh, and remember to open the ride like you did earlier on.
Right. Group 2. Maybe I'll open it. There we go.
Oh, that is a beauty! Terrific work, you two. This is a coaster that truly deserves a place in the spotlight. So, how about we put together an advertisement to mark the occasion? Head to the advertising tab in the park management menu and let's show the world what the park has to offer. There aren't different audiences to cater for, however, so it's worth considering which advertisement will bring the most guests to your park.
I don't see anything. Okay, guests. I don't see where you add any. There it is, right up there. Advertising. We're going to add an advert. All right. Sorry, y'all. Had to do it. Coaster lover. There we go. Okay. Great advertisement. How much would you like to spend? $10,000 per hour. I don't think so. Cheap. 1,000. There you go.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests, why don't you try out the ride camera and experience
Ooh,
all
here
the
we go.
exhilaration the coaster will have to offer firsthand?
Absolutely. This is what I've been waiting for. What do I do? Where's my handy little arrow? Camera. First person, free look, normal. Gonna tell me what to do? Enter ride camera mode. Whoa. What do I do? Ah, there we go. Camera. Here we go. How do I get rid of all this shit? Whoops. Damn it. Oh my God.
How was that? Enough for the time being?
No.
Thank you again for all your hard work.
Let's go
Coaster
back.
Coast is going to be in the best of hands, I can tell.
Oswald, you're not.
I'm not going anywhere just yet, Eugene. Don't panic. We're just getting started. Dipping our toes in
Hang on, tab. Nope. Oh, come on. Continue. I want to ride the ride. There we go. There we go. Can I look around? Nope. Oh, that is cool. Probably not something I would ride in real life, but I'm old, so my sensitive adventure is pretty much shot. All right, guys. I have to admit that was pretty cool. All right, now what? That was pretty cool. Go ride something else. You can ride the busted Ferris wheel. Not this guy. Ride the Minder. Guess we're not riding the Minder. What do I have to do now? I shouldn't have clicked off that. I think I got through it all. Okay. Oh, the Minder's going. Here. Here we go. Ah, here we go. Is there a way I can switch to a different car so I'm not right in the front? This is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. There are other options too, like cinematic. There's that. Alright, well, like the other one a little better. Okay, so I think we just completed the first little mission there. So before we continue on, I'm going to end this one right here. So far, so good. Like I said, this seems to be very, very basic, but it is a good way to learn the game, so can't fault them with that. Like the cameras that you can use to ride the coasters and all that. Can't really wait to just design my own and see what kind of monstrosity that is. But we will continue on with this in the next episode. If you guys want to help the series, the video, and my stagnant little channel, I say that, I just started it, but it's not growing very fast. If you want to help out with that, a good way you can do that is to hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Just let me know what your general thoughts are on this. Any advice you can give me going forward, absolutely. Put that in the comment section. I guess that's a janitor.
Ooh.
Apparently the janitor is of some appeal to this group of guests, so they're going to follow her around. But yeah, if you want to follow me through the tutorials and then see what I can do on my own, hit the subscribe, and we'll pick this up again in the next one. Guys, I am Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.